It's all that noise.
This shit I have them taking down Christmas.
Oh yeah, man.
There's just shit everywhere.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. So fire this thing up to get it started, get it kicked off. Another Sunday, another Christmas here. Another gone. Another one's come and gone. But before I fire this thing up, this will be the last time you probably see this intro because I'm launching a new intro after the first of the year. So this is probably one of the last times you'll see it. If I record something else before the before the first of the year, it'll probably be another time, but it's somewhere in here. It'll be the last time you see this thing. So I'd say let's fire this thing up. Cool. So as things are going here, everybody, if you're watching, thanks for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. Truly do. I got my boy coming up here in a second as I get this live stream fired off here. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave it in the comments. Send me some stuff here so me and my boy can talk them. But I got a couple things here, man. I got a few things tonight talk with for a little bit. And as you can see, there's been a lot going on here in 2020, man. A lot. Jesus. Where do I start? Where do I begin? That's the thing. But let me get my man in here. As a matter of fact, let me set him up here for himself real quick. I got you fired on, as you see, as my boy is sitting in the dark back in there somewhere in there. You know,
I'm here. I'm here. Sorry about the mess, y'all. I'm trying to take down Christmas. Oh god, taking down Christmas. You see all the boxes back there.
Yeah.
God love Christmas, man, but I'm so happy it's over.
Oh yeah.
So done.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Like I said, it's this year has definitely been there's been a lot going on, bro. Let me bring you up here, man, so we can jump in this thing here. And I got a few things here before we get in. I gotta run this though, because not only do I gotta run it, I gotta make sure I test it again. So this is a screen recording with you and me on here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this up, make sure that this thing is working here. Because like I said, we tested the other night, but let me see if this thing works right. Let me see here. Tell me if you can hear it.
Throughout the summer, Democrats cruelly blocked COVID relief legislation in an effort to advance their extreme left-wing agenda and influence the election. Then, a few months ago, Congress started negotiations on a new package to get urgently needed help to the American people. It's taken forever. However, the bill they are now planning to send back to my desk is much different than anticipated. It really is a disgrace. For example, among the more than 5,000 pages in this bill, which nobody in Congress has read because of its length and complexity, it's called the COVID relief bill, but it has almost nothing to do with COVID.
I got to pause it right there. You heard all that so far?
Mm-hmm.
That come through? All right, cool. Like I said, I'm ironing it out, man. I'm getting it mapped out here, but I'm sure you've seen it. I've seen it. I had to bring this back up again because, dude, I'm sure you saw basically what was laid out in this COVID relief bill. I'm sure you saw it. My question to you before I play some more of this here. So far, what do you think so far?
Well, here's my question. Why does a bill have to be 5,000 pages long?
Yeah, exactly.
Republican,
exactly.
Democrat,
Yeah.
Native American. Why does any bill have to be 5,000 pages?
Right.
People need help. People need help. Hey, let's give these guys some help. We are going to give them X amount of dollars by this date. Have a good day. Vote on it. Bang. Good night.
Right.
Why is it 5,000 pages? Like things like this, man. Why I don't understand why they're not standalone bills. For instance, there's a Draga Act for for the 9/11 survivors.
Right.
Why is that not was that not passed as a standalone issue? Like I don't get it. I don't get who reads that. No, I mean who, and all it takes is one sentence in that bill for something underhanded and it's law. So I mean this has nothing to do with COVID or Trump or Democrat or Republican. It's just our processes, man, are so they're so jacked, bro. They're so
right.
There's no reason. There's no reason for it.
I know. Listen some more. I'm gonna play this some more. I don't know. Did you catch the speech? Did you catch the speech?
Yeah, I heard this.
I got to hear it again. I've heard it a few times. I need to hear this again because there's no way my mind is going to wrap around this ridiculousness of this damn bill, man. It's just it's not going to happen.
This bill contains $85.5 million for assistance to Cambodia, $134 million to Burma, $1.3 billion for Egypt and the Egyptian military, which will go out and buy almost exclusively Russian military equipment.
I'm going to pause it right there. That right there alone, bro. That right there alone, man. That irks me like you wouldn't believe. As far as all the pork spending in this thing, or all this money going out to everybody else, this right here actually literally, when I heard this right here, I was like, man, are you telling me that our tax dollars, our money is going to go to another country that's going to go towards their military to buy military equipment from one of our enemies? What the hell kind of sense does that make, bro? What the hell is that? Seriously. That's like, take my money and go buy equipment from somebody else that's a superpower against us. Take our money and go buy that from them so you can go buy that from them. What the hell is that?
Well, I think that I think there's also political power here in deals and under table handshakes that we don't know about.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah. I better believe it.
I don't know. I just don't know why at this time that is. I understand that we are a beacon of hope for a lot of people and all that image that America has, but at this particular second, why does that matter at all? People are losing their jobs.
Right.
People are at an alarming rate. You know what I mean? Like it's scary of what's going on at home. So I don't understand why any of that money until we sure up ourselves, why anything is going towards anybody but my neighbor. You know what I mean? Like why is that not happening? I don't. And maybe I'm missing something, but it would just seem like in this instant, I'm not talking about, getting another oil tax or stuff like that when times are normal, but in this instant, when things are dire, why?
Right.
Why is it not just a standalone issue? We got to get money to these people. And I mean, it's a fact that our economy is hurting. I don't want to say it's collapsing. I don't want to talk about. I'm not an extremist, but it's definitely hurting. You know what I'm saying?
All of this stuff, all this spending, man, it's the Omnimiss Bill that we're talking about. Remember back over the summer, back in the spring, we were talking about this Omnimiss Bill. This is what that is. They just attached this to a COVID bill, to this COVID relief plan. And I'm like, wait a minute. Those are two separate issues. These are two separate issues joined into one, and trying to piggyback and somehow, how are you trying to jam this all through on this crap with this?
Well, I've said it before, man, to talk to my brother, if COVID has done nothing else, it has exposed major flaws in our processes. Major flaws. Major flaws. And
not only that, exposing and then not only that, this deal is exposing the actual, this crony corruption It's exposing it, man. I mean, it's putting it out there because you see everything that's unfolded so far this year over this deal. You see who took advantage of this deal. You see who jumped on this. You also see, and it's coming from both sides, because you had Republicans voting for this crap too. There's only, well, what, 56 of them that voted down, 56 or 57 of them that voted no. Who the hell is the rest of them that voted yes on it? They need to be called out on this too, man.
Well, it's just again, it's take yeah, in this type of argument or discussion, you have to take red blue out of it. Take it because it ultimately has nothing to do with any of it.
Right, because both sides are wrong. Both sides are wrong on this.
Why are we not getting as much money as we can into the pockets to keep the economy chugging along? Now, I hate to say this, but this is also a very strong argument for universal basic income. I mean, this creates a very strong. It was Andrew Yang, I believe, that proposed that.
Right, which I still don't agree with myself personally.
Correct. But in this particular instance, though, man, it would have definitely kept things going. You follow what I'm saying? I'm not saying there's going to be abuses, and I get all that. But when you're talking about a person at this high level, you're talking about the greater good, and there's gonna be all kind of issues. I get it, but to get us through this, universal basic income would have been a good thing to have right now to keep people from hurting. I mean, there's people right now, man, that are losing their jobs. They've been there 19, 20. I mean, that's just right. I mean, that's fact.
But my thing is this. That's like I said, I still don't agree with the universal basic income, because over this deal, because of COVID-19, and it was already even stated, first of all, they keep saying, well, follow the science. Well, first of all, the science is not proving a fact that restaurants need to be closed at all, because there's no science that's showing there's mass transmission from restaurants. Okay. So that's a flawed issue right there that needs to be brought up and talked about, and saying, why are we shutting down the economy, especially over, like I said, restaurants, schools now, definitely, because seriously, there's no science that's backing up anything that's saying any kid right now, especially the young, are truly not vulnerable to this. Even known as far as even hard science saying that they're hard carriers of this deal. So why are schools closed? Anybody under 20 years old, man, is so minuscule as far as anything being infected by COVID-19. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for schools to be closed. None. And I even see it, and I get it when you got teachers saying, well, what if I bring it home to my parents or my grandparents? It's like, first of all, there's no science even saying the kids are even carriers or even hard carriers of this virus to even drag it home. This thing is so random and it's so radical, but the youth are by far the least affected by this. The most people that have died and been affected by this, man, have all been in what now the median age was at 70. Hell, now it's up to 80. It's 80 something. Where the most have suffered from this, outside of the few that's culpable with culpable issues. Because as far as even what the CDC is even saying, that 97% of this whole deal that we talked about before, they're saying only 97 of the people that have COVID-19 or have culpable issues with this virus. The ones who've actually died, it's only 3% that's actually died straight just from COVID-19 by itself. So it's like only, 10,000, 11,000 people maybe out of 300-some thousand now. And then you got over 15 million now, coming up, close to maybe 16 million that's tested. Then even if this tested positive or even false positives, but even tested for this thing. My thing is, this thing, man, it's just got people, it's just got people like sheep, just not paying attention to things and what's going on. So much fear mongering with this, man. It's just insane. The fear mongering is just so over the top with this deal.
Let's go back to what you talked about before. So talking about restaurants.
But hold on, let me play this. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna play the rest of this because it's only like 4 minutes. I got to play some.
$25 million for democracy and gender programs in Pakistan.
Okay. That's another one too. What the hell does that have to do with us here? What the hell has that got to do with the price of tea in China? Nothing. $25 million going to Pakistani gender studies. Are you fucking kidding me? No, dog. My money's going towards that. We got us starved out here, business closing, man, and don't know what the hell to do. You know what I mean? There's been over 1 million small businesses right now closed since COVID started and then the lockdown started. Now here, 10 months, over 1 million have closed, never to open again. Never to open again. You don't think that's a huge impact on the economy itself right there? Absolutely. It's insane. That's insane.
$505 million to Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala.
For what? That's my next question. For what? Why is that money going there? For what?
Honduras, Nicaragua.
All third world countries. For what?
And Panama. $40 million for the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., which is not even open for business.
No, they're not open. What is $40 million going to a place that's not even open? Nobody's there. Nobody's running through it. Why is it $40 million for maintenance for some people, for nobody to come through there at all? What the hell is that about?
$1 billion for the Smithsonian and an additional $154 million for the National Gallery of Art.
It takes that much money to what? Nobody's in there breathing on that shit. I mean, what is that money going there for? Nobody's there.
Likewise, these facilities are essentially not open. $7 million for reef fish management.
What the hell is that?
Again,
reef.
I don't know. Again, the way that we do things, man, is just it needs to be revamped. It needs to be revamped.
Bruh, my question is this. All of this money, in your straight, honest opinion, in your gut, do you honestly think all of this money is actually like the Smithsonian, the Kennedy Center? Do you honestly think they're getting that money? It's put on there in the bill to get it. It's put on the bill to get it, but are they actually getting it? That's like basically when you buy a toilet seat. You spend, the government spends $30,000 on a toilet seat. Do you really think they went out and spent $30,000 on a toilet seat or some shit, man, when they went straight over to Home Depot and knocked it out just like you and me? Where the hell the rest of that money going? That's what I'm saying. Do you really, when I hear these numbers coming out in this bill, I'm asking questions like, do you really, really think all of this money that's either going to these countries or the ones that even the money that's allocated to be spent here on the stuff that we have, do you honestly think they are getting all of that money for that? Hell no. I'm not saying it's conspiracy. I'm just saying in my gut, there's no way they're giving them that damn money. It's just an excuse. It's just an excuse to move that money somewhere else. Say it's going there. No damn good and well it's not going there. It's going somewhere else. We just don't know where.
Well, I think that it's just like with the relief funds that we're supposed to go out to these small businesses, and the big businesses snatched it all up.
Exactly. That was on the first bill. That was on the first one.
But how does that happen? If I give Mike Bishop some money, right? If I give Bishop some money.
You give me some money?
And I say, no.
And
I say, hey,
bruh.
This is going to you.
Bruh.
Okay? I write you a check or I Venmo you or however.
Bruh.
Nobody else can get that money. Like, how could, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so this is going to small businesses. I don't know the process of leaving the government treasury to actually cash out. I don't know what that process is.
Right.
But it needs to be looked at, bro. It needs to be looked at because how did Walmart and Apple and those guys get a hold of that money unless it wasn't really earmarked for the small businesses?
That was the deal. That's what they was talking about in this. Right. That was the deal because since they removed earmarks, they took the earmarks out of all this stuff. Now you see them just clumping this crap into here, man. It's like, whoa.
Somebody wasn't telling the truth.
Right. Go figure. Go figure. It's coming from both sides. This is coming from both sides now.
I'm talking about the American government, bro. I'm not talking about
that involves both sides, or whoever else is in this. This involves on both sides.
What are we doing? I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. And it's
getting screwed. Getting screwed right to our face.
it's like here drives me crazy, bro. Okay, here drives me crazy. Okay, you know how rich people who are wealthy, play by a whole set of different
Wow.
rules.
Right.
Like
Right.
they just have like a whole different set of rules. You know what I
Yep.
mean? It's almost like that. Like they're almost like laughing in our we're not stupid. Like you know what I mean? But they treat
Mm-hmm.
us like we're stupid. Like we don't. But then we ask the questions, and then we're never gonna find out because you know what I mean. Like
Right.
and what happens is then it's like, oh, look at this bad thing that Donald Trump said. Oh, look at this thing bad thing, and we just. But the problem is, man, is we can't. We're 300 and something million people, man. We're basically tribes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
328 million, soon to be after this COVID lockdown. I'm estimated it'll be 331 million because everybody's locked down and who ain't doing nothing. So what else do you have to do outside of,
making dinner.
I mean, let's keep real. Keep real. What else you gonna do? You know what I mean? What else you got to do to pass time?
We are through our processes of evolution and how we've
Right.
come to sit in front of you guys, right? We are basically shiny coin tribal people. We are that's why sports teams and all
Yeah.
black and white. We are very prone to go to tribal mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Which
The
is
problem is, man, the problem is though, man, is you can't have a tribe of 330 million people.
No.
Nobody can control. Nobody can. You know what I mean? There's too. It's just too much. And so my whole point is, man, is that there's no way to hold anybody accountable. Well, you can say, okay, well, we can vote. Okay, yeah, we
Right.
can vote, right? But by then, man, the damage is already done. You follow what I'm saying? Like the damage is done, bro. I mean, people are hurting, and Apple and Walmart and all these big Fortune 500 companies, man, they're sitting fat, man.
Exactly.
You think?
Look at the transfer. Look at the transfer of wealth out of that deal. Look who was told to shut down, but look who stayed open, who was deemed essential. You don't think this is the biggest theft of wealth and transfer of wealth ever in the history of this country going through this bull crap, bro? Because who all got shut down? All small businesses deemed unessential, but all the big box stores, like you said, Amazon, Best Buy, Lowe's, Home Depot, all of it's it.
Right when we were in the thick of it, bro. Like when we were
Right.
literally locked down, I had to run to Lowe's. I'm running to Lowe's, and they're wide open. Everyone's running around, and
Right.
like what is going on? They're playing by a different set of rules, and until people, let me put it this way, bro. The founding fathers, right, or the people that were back in 1700s, man, they didn't ask for their rights. They just shot them motherfuckers.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
I don't mean that to be like a negative thing. I'm just saying they just said enough is enough. You know what I mean? And it's almost like it has to get. I'm not saying we don't. I don't want to shoot people in the body. That's not what I'm meaning. But until people get fed up to the point where we've got to go. We have to go back to a grassroots movement, man, and really focus on how we get bills passed, how we get
right.
How the transfer of money goes from the government to the people it's intended for. You know what I mean? Like it's just not the way it's envisioned. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. You go back and you really examine everything that has happened over the past 30 years. You know what I mean? And what don't we know? You know what I mean? Like what? You know what I mean? Like what don't we know? So
right.
I just get extremely frustrated, man, when I sit back and I hear people talk about blue and red, and we do it better with this. And dude, no, we're the United States of America, and we have some major flaws in the way we do things, and it's not a problem to say. Doesn't mean that we hate America. It just means that I see something that's broken. Okay, Americans, let's fix it. This is still the greatest nation in the world, but there are some flaws in our system. Our system needs to evolve, and it's just not. And the people who are benefiting off of this archaic mindset are your top 1%. You know what I mean? And that's just fact, bro. Yeah, that's just fact. Look how we're living right now, man. You know what I mean? Like it's just fact.
Right.
But going back to what you said as far as the closing down or shutting down of restaurants,
Yep.
I think that the act of shutting down a restaurant, us sitting in a restaurant and eating, okay, isn't going to cause a mass spread of COVID.
No.
However, the logistics from getting from our house, traveling, going out, all the things that equate up to getting your food is a potential for spreading this disease.
How?
So I think
How is that possible? You've got circulating air moving around in every single restaurant that you go into.
But I'm not even talking about before you even get into the restaurant. I'm talking you got to stop for gas. You have to, you're traveling. Oh crap! I forgot. You pull off to the side to go get. I mean, like it's not just people are too narrow focused on. Hey, restaurants don't cause this. No, you're probably right. I mean, they probably have HEPA filters and masks and places like that. You're probably right, but it's not that simple. There's a lot of things that lead up to going as much as even stopping at an ATM and getting money out or stopping at the bank and it's not just one person. It's how many, if you think about in America, how many millions and millions of people go out to eat every day.
Right.
So it's not just in the restaurant. If it was as simple as we can morph from my house into the restaurant,
yep,
we're golden. I get it. If I'm saying, right. But it's just not that. But the other
$25 billion to combat Asian carp.
You don't hear what I'm saying. That's the problem.
What was that?
See?
25 million for Asian carp. No. I'm transitioning out of it. It automatically starts once I flip the video back in.
So it's that. I mean, it's just there are a lot of logistical things that we are too stupid as a people are
stupid
and stupid. People are, and that's how you've got to look at this. If I'm saying, if I want to meet Michael Bishop out at a restaurant, right?
You hear that?
Michael Bishop out at a restaurant.
Did you hear
me
that?
and you will take precaution and we'll go do what we need to do and we'll handle our business and leave. But people aren't like that, and that's what you have to operate on. That's what I'm saying. Nobody can have a tribe. There's 330 million people. You can't have it because you can't control that. So people are going to be stupid and fight the power. I'm not wearing a mask, and I'm going to. And what happens then is that the potential is created for potentially a horrible outcome. So I think that's more along the lines of closing down things. I agree with you as far as eating at a restaurant isn't a super spreader. I get it. If I'm saying, but
because it's not
as though that all correct, but all the other stuff leading up to getting to that restaurant, all that other stuff getting to that haircut, all that other stuff going to the gym. I mean, it's just. It's
totally ridiculous. That's the thing. And people buying into this. It's like, just like you said, I agree. The things that we do outside of this, to where you're wearing a mask in here, I said, but that's not stopping it. How the contagion works on a virus or something like that. That doesn't slow it down. Obviously, the entire country right now is over 91% mask compliant. Yet we still see cases rising. We still see it. Still see it rolling up. I said, obviously, when they sit there, wear a mask. It's like, hey, moron, hey, sheep, you stupid lamb. A mask is not slowing this damn thing down because the country is 91% mask compliant and it's still having cases and it's still rising. It's like, yes, because there's other things leading up to the point where you don't wear a mask. It's not even just out. Like you said, if you're touching this, you're touching a pump, you grabbing something else. I said, dude, in some places it's going to spread because it's outside of that. The only thing I can say is
good.
No, that's the only thing that I can say out of that is just the fact that, look, this is a situation. This is something that we all have to deal with. This is something that eventually it's just like the flu. It's just like the cold. At some point, it's going to run its cycle and it's going to fizzle. Even the people, if you get a vaccine, which I'm not anti-vaccine, I'm anti-mandated and forced vaccine. I'm anti that. I'm not anti-vaccine at all. I'm anti. Look. I said, you let me make a decision. Huh?
Listen, bro. I'm not even necessarily. There are some vaccines that I think should be mandated. What I'm against is, hey, let's give these people this vaccine that we created in less than a year.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Yes, this is a damn miracle. Something like this came in 10 months. But I'm like this, bro. I'm like this. I tell you what, you take it first and let me sit back and wait. Let me watch and see what the hell happens to you first before I think about taking it from anybody else. You know, like I said, I'm not anti-vaccine. I'm just anti-force. Don't force that crap on me, man.
If you think for a second that me watching the TV, Mike Pence take this vaccine and they say, "Oh, well, Mike Pence did it."
Right.
Bro.
Right.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of time.
Hey, look. This is where I call out all these damn hypocrites, man. Over here, you know, these hypocrites on the left, like, you know, that skank Kamala Harris. Yes, I call her skank because she is. She's not black. Stop calling her black because she's not black. Okay, I don't buy into your bull crap. When her daddy was a mixed Jamaican and her mama was a 100% East Indian, so stop calling her black. Okay, it's because she's not. All right, she has some black in her, but you don't get to call yourself black when it's convenient, sweetheart. Sorry, you don't. All right, so this sleepy, creepy clown over here, this 47-year do-nothing political parasite over here, when they sit here preaching this crap, well, I'm not getting a vaccine, you know, if Donald Trump's got it. It's like Donald Trump was behind there mixing this shit up himself and everyone for Pfizer, Moderna, and everything. Like he had a hand in knowing all this, right? So, no, don't hand me this crap, hypocrites. The thing is, like, if now that you think your boy is in right now so far, oh, okay, I'll take it now because we just changed presidencies or whatever, which is not done yet. But that's the part that gets me. I can't stand, just like you, bro, I'm the same way. I cannot stand hypocrites. I can't stand hypocrites. Don't sit here and preach this crap one way and know damn good and well you go out and do it. You gonna go out. You say you're not gonna do it, but you know damn good and well you're gonna go out and do what you're gonna do. But you're gonna come to us and tell me, well, you got to do this. Well, I'm not gonna do it. And it's like, just stop. Stop. Just like what we say, you know, we say on Call of Duty, man. When them dudes over there crying, it's like, dude, just stop. You got mopped up. Just stop. Stop complaining.
The term is mollywopped.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You got mollywopped. Just stop crying. Move on to the next match. You know, I'm serious.
Anyway, so let me
finish this out. Let me finish this out real quick. Let me
$0.5 million to count the number of amberjack fish in the Gulf of Mexico.
Who cares?
A provision to promote the breeding of fish in federal hatcheries.
They're not getting that damn money, dude. That money's not going there, dude. Stop. That money's not going there. Nobody cares. It's a damn excuse.
$3 million in poultry production technology.
Poultry production technology. $3 million to watch chickens lay eggs. And what? How can we enhance the egg laying process? Need $3 million for that? For real? Look, just crap me out an egg. You know, I go from there.
But here's the thing, though, man. Even if it does take $3 million, why are we doing this?
Why?
Right
Exactly. Why?
Yeah. Okay. So maybe they need 500 million. Okay. Fine. I get. Okay.
Not
fine.
Not now.
Right now.
Not now. Right. Not now.
Like that's why I don't understand why we don't do things as standalone issues, man. Why do we keep trying to attach all of this stuff?
Garbage, bro. Garbage.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't I mean, I understand that if you everything was a standalone issue, okay, it might take forever. Okay, but maybe you can do like a limit to how many issues you can attach to a bill. You know what I mean? Like maybe 5 issues that could be passed under the COVID, or something. You know what I mean? Like
not only that. How about you reduce the size of the damn bill instead of making them so thick, which is full of BS. It's all full of BS.
Oh, yeah.
No bill needs to be that large. I said the same thing with the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare. 2,400 pages, 2,500 pages on a healthcare bill. Like, for real? Are you kidding? Exactly. Who the hell does write that? You know it's bro. You know when they start, when they start digging into that, when they start digging into that bill and found all that bull crap in there, everything under Obamacare is like, are you kidding me? It's like, of course, the more you dig into it and taking 10 lawyers to read this crap to figure it out what's in there, it's like, who the hell writes that up?
It's not about the issue. It's Obamacare, COVID. I'm not even talking about it.
No, I'm putting it in the same perspective. It's the same deal. The bills like that, that's so damn big. Why does the bill need to be that damn big over one issue?
It's the process that I'm talking. The process of getting an idea or a law passed. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah. And the way it's written and who writes these bills and who writes. I guarantee you right now, Donald Trump didn't read that bill. You know what I mean? Like
none of them did.
You know what I mean?
None of them did.
He had to have a team of people to read. To read this bill and earmark things that they thought were questionable and bring it to him. You know what I mean?
Right.
But why does that have to happen? Why can't it just be on a sheet of paper? You know what I mean? Like, and spell it out. And it's again, man. It's the processes that are governmental processes that are failing us. It's not necessarily the president. It's not necessarily it's the processes that are afforded to them. It's the process that they can do this. They can attach all of this stuff that has nothing to do with COVID, has nothing to do with healthcare, has nothing to. If they can attach all of that, that's the issues. You follow what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because it just makes it impossible to understand. And then people are like, "Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna play Call of Duty." You know what I mean? And then we just go along with it.
Right, go along with it, and not realizing that in some angle, some turn, or some corner, you're gonna get screwed for the simple fact of not paying attention to who's voting for this crap, writing this crap, and pushing this crap through, not holding them accountable.
How do you even know? Right. How do you know who wrote that bill, Mike? Who put $3 million in there for chickens? Who did that?
Right.
I want to know.
Right.
How do you find out?
How do you find it? Exactly. Out of 5,000 pages. It's in there somewhere. How the hell you dig that out?
How do you find the person that the senator or the whatever that said put that in the bill?
Just they purposely do it, bro. They purposely do it. Like I said, and honestly, the way I feel, because these bills get so damn ridiculous, knowing damn good and well, like I said, it's going to take a team of people to read this thing, to actually dig through that many pages to find out what's in it. They purposely chock it full of crap and make it that thick in order to just say, hey, it's a bill, we need this, and they got some stuff on the surface and say we need to vote for this or whatever. This is on the surface, not knowing all the rest of the bull crap that's in it. So they just go along with it because they know damn good and well they don't have a team of people to read through 5,000 pages in a week.
My rhetorical question, I'm not looking for an answer. I'm talking about my rhetorical question to you, Mike, is, okay, COVID-19 is supposed to be getting relief to the people.
Right.
And there's a 5,000 page bill in there. I want to know what senator put in this chicken thing.
Right. $3 million for what is it?
Find that out?
Chicken development egg. What the hell did you just say?
You know what I mean?
All right.
I want to know what senator put that in there.
Right.
How do I find that
with
out?
you.
I don't care about.
I'm with
you. I don't care about it. I want to know who did that.
Right.
And the answer is you will never find out.
Right. Who did? I mean, it'll take some time. You'll find out who basically earmarked that. You know what I mean? Who basically wrote that and say, okay, I want this in here. You can eventually find out who it is who put that crap in there. You just got to dig.
How?
You got to dig. You just got to dig and find them. You can find it because it's public record. Anything that they do, that stuff that they pass and vote on and stuff, you can find out what they vote on. You just have to dig it up because it's all public record.
I understand you can find out what they voted on. I get that, but I want to know.
You can find out who wrote it. You can find out who wrote it too. Yeah, you can find out
because that's
who wrote that and put that crap in there. This is what I wanted it to. Put that in there.
But the process to do that is arduous and it's hard. You know what I mean?
But you can still find it.
It's so difficult. And yes, you can find it, but the average person who loves this country and is a patriot
who's not going to do that. Right, who's not going to slow down and dig. I know it's not going to slow down and look. I know.
All they want to know is when I come home, is my wife going to be happy? Are my kids going to be fed? I got to
Right.
do these chores.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Do I have money to keep a roof over my head? I know.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
insane.
Like, that's what they're, and so, and people are taking advantage of that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. That's
hold. Let me
that's
finish
$2
this
million
out. Let me
to
finish this out
research
real quick. Let me
the
see this
impact
out.
of down trees.
Wait, there's another one too. That's another. Wait. Let me back this up just a touch. Let's hear this again. Wait a minute. Let me see if I got it right.
In federal hatcheries.
Yeah, okay.
$3 million in poultry production technology.
Wait.
$2 million to research the impact of down trees.
You want to research the impact of down trees? Take a good look at the West Coast wildfires right there. There's your research right there. You can figure that out real quick. You think it takes $2 million to figure out why do we keep having these crazy wildfires every single year? You think it takes $2 million to figure that out? Why? Been telling you for years. Why don't you manage your damn forest, man, and have controlled burns and burn up that damn dry ass tinder brush right there? And you won't be spending hundreds of billions of dollars trying to rebuild communities that you burned out. Them high end communities you just burned out. You know, God forbid you actually do something like that. You know what I mean? Don't do that.
Keep it going. We're out of time, man.
Yeah.
$566 million for construction projects at the FBI. The bill also allows stimulus checks for the family members of illegal aliens, allowing them to get up to $1,800 each. This is far more than the Americans are given.
And it's like through some kickbacks and some other stuff, man, some tax type breaks, but it is right. It's up to they can get up to $1,800. Since it's what the hell?
Despite all of this wasteful spending and much more, the $900 billion package provides hardworking taxpayers with only $600 each in relief payments.
The slap in the face.
And not enough money is given to
slap in the face.
$600. What's it gonna buy? What is $600 gonna do?
Right. You burn that tonight. You'll burn that as soon as you get it. It's burnt tonight.
I could burn that playing Call of Duty in an hour.
Right. I can burn that up right now. This minute. You give me $600, I'll go right over here. Click, click, click. It's gone.
Because in the meantime,
that quick.
I mean, that's not groceries. That's groceries for
nothing.
2 weeks.
That's man. Nothing. That's some. It's not even, bro. It's barely. It'll cover you. What bill is that really going to cover? A car payment? Is that going to cover maybe rent? Maybe. It ain't gonna, right. One car. Yeah. It's not going to cover anybody's mortgage unless you got a $600 mortgage. And if you do, damn, you're getting over. But for real, what the hell is $600? What is that?
To small businesses, and in particular restaurants, whose owners have suffered so grievously, they were only given a deduction for others to use in business their restaurant for 2 years. This 2-year period must be withdrawn, which will allow the owners to obtain financing and get their restaurants back in condition. Congress can terminate it at a much later date, but 2 years is not acceptable. It's not enough. Congress found plenty of money for foreign countries, lobbyists, and special interests, while sending the bare minimum to the American people who need it. It wasn't their fault. It was China's fault, not their fault. I am asking Congress to amend this bill and increase the ridiculously low $600 to $2,000 or $4,000 for a couple. I'm also asking Congress to immediately get rid of the wasteful and unnecessary items from this legislation and to send me a suitable bill, or else the next administration will have to deliver a COVID relief package, and maybe that administration will be me, and we will get it done. Thank you very much.
Bruh, $600. That's what that out of all of that. That's what it got. And then they want a virtue signal. Then they want a virtue signal saying, well, okay, well, why don't you say we can do $2,000? Yeah, but wait a minute, you didn't cut out any of the pork. You still left all the pork in there. You just want to add another $1.some trillion on top of this one. The hell is that?
I don't know, man. It's just disheartening because here's the bottom line, bro. It really, bro. Even $2,000 isn't gonna save people. That's enough.
It's gonna barely carry. You got to look at the people that's already in debt now, dude. Just from the country being shut down.
Yeah.
What is $2,000?
$2,000 isn't gonna do that, bro. In 10 months' time, a single person would have gotten $2,000 and $1,200. So $3,200.
Right.
$3,200 for 10 months. What planet do you live on that you can live off of that?
Exactly.
Can't.
You can't. You can't. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's still in debt. Everybody's still in debt from it being shut down from earlier this year. We're 10 months into this crap, man. 10 months into this.
Our processes and our political way of thinking, bro, is so jacked.
It is coming to the point, man. People are getting tired and saying, look, we have to open up, period, flat out. We have got to open the country back up and get back to work because stimulus crap like this, that's not going to cover anybody's tail. It's not going to hold anybody over. Even $2,000 will get burnt tonight from bills that people are still trying to catch up on, man, since this thing has been locked down. The only way to dig this out, dude, we have got to get back to work. Get this country back to work.
Bro, but even forget opening up the country, bro. The mental thought process of the government saying we're going to give our people $3,200 over a 10-month period of time and think that that's doing something.
Right, and it's not.
It's not about closing the country down. The fact of the matter is that they think that they're giving us something, and they know they're not. Listen, regardless of who Nancy Pelosi or Donald Trump, they're all smart people. They know $3,200 ain't getting it done.
Right.
Fact is they don't care.
Right. They don't care. Neither side does.
Right.
Neither side cares.
Is my butt being taken care of? It is.
Right. Right. We'll throw some crumbs, spread some bull crap over here, saying, "Look what we're doing for you. We're doing the best." And it's like, you ain't getting it done. You ain't getting it done, dude. Sorry, you're not.
With the different set of rules and the 1%. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's they're playing by a different set of rules, bro. They're playing by a different laws, different game. They're playing a whole different game than we're forced to play. Bro. And the fact is, man, it shows by them thinking, or them by thinking that we're gonna buy the fact that $3,200 over 10 months is, oh, well, thank you. I'm gonna go buy some rims. You know what I mean? Like that's the thought.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thought process. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro, we got families to feed and businesses to run, and there's you know what I mean? It's just frustrating, man. And I don't know the fix for the processes. I'm not talking about Democrat, Republican. I'm talking about the processes, what the issues are.
I know,
because people get so stuck on you're a Republican, I'm a Democrat.
Right.
I'm smarter than you. You're dumber than me. Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And not keeping an eye on the prize, not keeping an eye on the real prize. It's like, it don't matter because we're getting screwed from both of them. We're getting totally screwed from both sides. So it don't matter. Keep your eye on the prize here, people. Stop. Like you said, people get so divided up in this tribalism mentality. And it's like, hey, sheep, wake up. Neither side cares. Neither side cares of what's going on. They're just blowing smoke up both our asses on both ends. Okay.
But then what happens then, man, is a George Floyd incident or some other incident or whatever. That's a whole other. I don't even get into that.
Man, don't get me started on that, dude.
And then all of a sudden, then people focus on that
because I'll piss people off about that, and I don't give a shit.
All this goes away. I mean, and then we focus on this. And then we're wondering what Kim Kardashian does, and let's look at Instagram.
Stupid crap. Exactly.
People get played, and they, you know what I mean, and I'm guilty of it too. I've had times where I'm like, man, I'm just done. I don't feel like it. I'm gonna go look at what something stupid on the internet. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it just, again, COVID has brought this all to a surface. And here's the sad part: here's the sad part, bro. As soon as this is over, we're gonna go right back to what we were doing the
Same crap.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
And the wheel keeps going, and the machine keeps getting fed, and
until you slow down, until you get it, until it sinks into people's skull. It's like, people, we have to slow the hell down and pay attention to what's really going on. Pay attention to what's really going on. That's the problem. But no, like you said, most people won't do it. Some people won't do it. All they want is just like, I just want to go back to normal, go back to this. It's like, you know what?
You can't with 300 million people.
Right. I was like, I want to go back to normal too. But I said, things have changed to the point to where you've got to open your eyes to what the hell is going on. What is really going on with this deal? That's my thing. People got to wake up and understand. People, this is not a conspiracy theory. This ain't conspiracy, nothing. Because I don't buy into 90% of them. Honestly, I don't buy into 90%. 90% of them are full of shit. So, I'm just being real. There's about 10% of them that actually got some legs to them. So,
bro, hey, I'm rocking remember Lonnie, bro? I'm rocking the West Side barbell.
I know I still got my yellow one.
We used to train with me and you. I don't know if you remember, man. We used to try these all the time. I used to try. Still got
my yellow one too. I got my yellow one. Yeah, I still got my yellow one.
Like 15, 20 years old.
Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, bro, I gotta sign off, man.
Because I'm shutting it down. But before I go though, man, I got to put this in real quick for everybody out here who hasn't been paying attention to what's been going on.
I'm out, man. Peace out, everybody.
Hey, everybody, like I said, doing it next time. Remember, next Sunday, 7:00. I'll have another topic coming up, though, but I had to get this one out this week. I had to get this out this week for this one, man, because it was just, oh my God. When I heard all of the numbers that was coming out on this bill, I'm like blowing my stack. I'm like, are you kidding me? And they slap us in the face with some bullcrap $600, man. I was like, are you kidding me? You just straight not only slapped me in the face, you spit in my face too on top of that and told us to take this $600 and shut the hell up. I'm like, no. Yeah, so anyway, let me pop this off here real quick. But yeah, I'm shutting this down here on this end, man. Guys, tune in next Sunday, like I said, 7:00 right here on my business page. Also, go to my website, check out my website, everything what I got going on over there on that. And with my merchandise and stuff on everything that helps me out so much, guys. I've got new stuff coming here. I buy other design. I'm putting it on some things, and I appreciate the support that you guys have given me all year on this. I appreciate the support that you've given me here doing this here, just to get a chance to sit back and just have just a conversation. If any of you guys actually want to get on with me here, hit me up. You can email me and I can set you up. We can come on and have a conversation. It doesn't have to be we can have different opinions and anything, but the biggest thing is that everybody needs to learn how to talk. We agree to disagree, and that's totally fine, but we have to talk, man, and get back to what this thing is all about, with being able to have a conversation with each other and not tear each other's heads off and just bounce some ideas off of each other. If you agree, great. If you don't agree, that's fine too. But at least talk to your neighbor, talk to somebody, and get somebody else's opinion and knowledge in certain things on the other end of this deal. Seriously, because us tearing each other apart, man, there's just nothing that's going to arise out of that, or that's going to be good for for humanity in whole. I mean, I'm just saying, we just got to talk more, people. Seriously. So anyway, guys, that's it. That's the show for this evening. As I said, I've got a new intro I'm going to be producing. So my new intro is actually pretty cool. I can't wait to unveil it here after the first of the year. It's pretty nice and pretty cool. But that's my deal. Guys, like I said, if you want anything else, I got some other videos coming up here. I'm going to get back to doing some of my product reviews as well. As soon as I get some new product in, that's going to be on the agenda. Still battling weather. So this time of year where I stay, it's going to be hard trying to get other like drills and stuff that I normally do on my channel, guys. This is kind of my winter deal here, to get me out there. So make sure you like my page too. Go over here. I'm going to post this here on YouTube as well. Go over and like my business page, Tactical POV LLC on Facebook. You can find me on Parler, same deal. Tactical POV, same deal over there. Same deal over on Rumble. this material is going to get posted over there as well. So check me out on all my other spots where I'm at. I'm on Twitter. You guys know Instagram, all that stuff. It's just pretty easy to find me because it's all under basically the same name. But check me out. Love the support. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I say that as much as I can because it's humbling to me, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for all you guys subscribing. Hopefully, if you like my content of just a conversation, just live, just me and my boy just jaw jacking. Anybody else that comes in, man, we can just have a good time and talk. That's what I'm all about on this. So anyway, till next time, guys, make sure you check in. Stay safe. Get ready for 2021. It's gonna be a crazy ride. This thing ain't over. All right. Stay safe.